All right, welcome back to Fox 5's After Show. I'm here with Tope Fajingbesi, an author here, and she is as well a financial expert and women's advocate who became a first-time mom at 47 years old. Her new book, A Mile in My Shoes, shares that journey and offers a roadmap for women navigating family, finance, and self-care. And we have her live with us this morning to talk all about how she's using her voice to help other women embrace caregiving without losing themselves in the process. This is so important. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me a little bit about your journey.
So it took me 17 years to be a mom, and I went through a couple IVF treatments that did not work, and I had 9 losses.
Wow. I'm sorry to
but
hear.
eventually I have a beautiful daughter.
Mm-hmm. How old is she now?
She's 8 months.
8 months. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I was hoping you'd bring her here so I can play with the baby. But tell me about how you decided that you wanted to share your journey with other women and why.
So for me, this book was about making sure that nobody felt the way I felt. I wanted any woman who was trying to have a baby or achieve any dream at the age of 47 or even in her 40s not to feel alone. Because every time I heard somebody had a baby, what I was looking for was the backstory. How many losses did they have? What did they do? I wanted to keep hope alive, but I never found the backstory. So I wanted people to read my account and feel less alone.
What made you keep going?
Honestly, it was just the desire to have kids. It was just the desire. I knew it was something I wanted, and I knew that motherhood would choose me at the right time.
Now, so you give everyone kind of like a roadmap in your book, right? But you had, I would say, support. Support system is important. What kind of tips do you give women?
So I tell people that your support system has to go beyond your medical team. I had a circle of 12 people, because apart from having a baby at 47, she also spent 5 months in the NICU. And so I needed that circle of 12 people to really keep me grounded. I needed a village. But I also knew that the leader of that support team had to be me. So there had to be boundaries. There had to be times when I would tell them, I'm going through this, but please don't call me. Just pray for me.
And this support system, can you talk a little about who they are?
So I have 5 siblings. So my 5 siblings were in the support system. And then I had 7 friends. So I put them all in a WhatsApp list, and I made sure that they always just got daily updates from me.
When did you decide, and that's very smart, by the way, thank you for sharing that. When did you decide that you wanted to write a book?
So this is my 4th book, actually.
Okay. When did you decide you wanted to write your 4th book? Let's edit that.
So, you know, when my mother passed away, I had to care for my mom. She had dementia. And when she passed away, I thought, I need to put some of these struggles in here. I was going through fertility treatment, losing my mom. Everything was happening, and I thought, I need to really put this down so that anybody who has to walk this path understands that they're not alone.
I mean, there's so much going on. I know your team, you said, kept you together, but when you talk about some of your tough times, what was that like?
So, you know, one of the things I always did was I took my time to travel. So every time I had a miscarriage or a stillbirth, I got on a plane and went somewhere just to heal, just to take some time to be away from people. And that really was very important to me. I always made sure, I've been to 35 countries, and all of those times, most of the time, it's to heal from something. So, you know.
And what did you learn in the process?
Oh, in the process, I think it was important for me to use my voice. Because when you're writing a book and you want the book to be a good quality product, you have editors, you have people who have opinions, but eventually I said, the voice has to be mine, and it has to inspire, it has to help a woman feel less alone. So every time I read a chapter, regardless of what the edits was, I made sure that, is this saying what I'm asking it to say? That you're not alone.
You know, first off, I don't believe you are the age that you say you are. You look much younger. But there are challenges, right? And that is a scary thing for women looking at trying to have a child. What would you say to those women who think, I just can't, I can't?
No, trust the timing of your journey. Trust the timing of your journey. Motherhood will choose you at the right time. When I look at myself now, I don't think I could have been a mom earlier than 47.
Why?
I was just not ready. I thought I was ready. All this while I thought I was ready. 17 years, I thought this was the time. But no, you have to trust the timing. It will choose you when it's time.
That's such good advice. So tell us where everyone can find your book.
You can find it on Amazon, But you can also find everything about my book and everything about me at mamaremi.com. mamaremi.com.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Such an important conversation, and so many people relate to it for sure. I got to read this. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.